What's the pettiest revenge you've ever seen? I accidentally destroyed my brother's cheating ex-girlfriend's precious North Face clothes after she used him for money and threw him out like garbage. My little brother had always been too trusting with women. His latest girlfriend was super self-centered and obnoxious from day one, always acting like she was doing us a favor by being in our family. Never said thank you for anything. Every conversation had to revolve around her needs, her problems, her drama. Maybe I should have warned him earlier. A couple months ago, they came to stay at my place for the weekend. She treated my home like a hotel, leaving her clothes and toiletries sprawled all over my bathroom, always demanding I turn up the heat, complaining about my food, using my expensive skincare products without asking, never offering to help clean or cook. When they left Sunday morning, she forgot everything because she was too busy rushing my brother to load her bags while she sat in the car honking the horn. About a week later, she convinced my brother to move in together. He paid for the moving truck, the deposit, first month's rent, utilities setup, and even bought new furniture. Dropped nearly $3,000 total. The kid emptied his savings account because she promised they were building a future together. 3 days after moving in, she cheated on him with her ex-boyfriend and kicked my brother out of the apartment, just like that. This left him broke, homeless, and completely heartbroken. I let him crash on my couch while he figured out his next move. Poor guy could barely eat, kept staring at his phone hoping she'd apologize. Meanwhile, she was posting Instagram stories from fancy restaurants with the same ex she'd cheated with. The breaking point came when she started harassing him. In the days after the breakup, she kept calling and emailing him several times per day, not to apologize or reconcile, to demand her stuff back. I need my clothes shipped to me immediately. That North Face sweatshirt cost $120. I'm not letting you steal my things. My brother would show me the texts, getting more desperate each day. Please just ask your sister to ship my stuff. I need my North Face. It's really important to me. After the 4th day of constant harassment, my brother called me in tears. Please, can you just ship her stuff so she'll stop contacting me? I can't handle hearing from her anymore. I decided she deserved exactly what she'd given my brother. Being the loving sister that I am, I gathered up the really important North Face sweatshirt, designer shorts, expensive underwear, and her fancy shampoo, conditioner, soap, and razor. I folded everything nicely, just like she would have wanted. Then I wrote a sweet note apologizing for taking so long to mail them and letting her know I hoped all was well with her new relationship. The note was written in permanent black marker, and the paper happened to be resting directly on top of the really important North Face when I wrote it. Unfortunately, the ink bled straight through the paper and onto the shirt in big, bold streaks. Also, unfortunately, I guess I didn't secure the caps tightly enough on the shampoo, soap, and conditioner bottles. The contents leaked out all over the clothes during shipping, further spreading the permanent marker ink into beautiful, irreversible stains. The most unfortunate accident, though, was that her razor didn't have any sort of protective cap or container in the box. It must have shifted around during transit and left little slashes all over the front of the really important North Face sweatshirt. I made sure to use the cheapest, roughest shipping method possible so the package would get thrown around extra during delivery. She received the package 3 days later. According to my brother, she called him screaming about how everything was completely ruined and obviously done on purpose. She threatened to sue me, demand I pay for replacements, and called me every name in the book. My brother just said, "Sounds like shipping damage. Maybe you should have packed your stuff better when you left it at my sister's place." She hung up on him, and my brother never heard from her again. Turns out she'd been telling people my brother stole her stuff and was holding it hostage. Now she had nothing to complain about and no excuse to keep contacting him. My brother moved into a nice studio apartment last month and started dating a teacher who actually treats him with respect. The ex tried sliding into his DMs a few weeks ago, probably after her rebound relationship failed, but he just blocked her. Sometimes the pettiest revenge is giving someone exactly what they asked for, just not how they expected to receive it.